have got it out much earlier. Should have got it out much earlier. Get ready.
and Malaysia for the 7th and 8th places. Malaysia in yellow and Philippines in white.
Welcome back to the Asian 7 Series here in Singapore, and a beautiful evening with the sun ready to set on down again, and we've got 7th and 8th place match between Malaysia in the yellow running from left to right against the Philippines in the Y. So not a great kick-off from young Ud there for Malaysia. Didn't go 10, so free kick at the halfway mark.
Unforgivable at any level of rugby, Dino, that you can't get your kickoffs right, particularly the first one.
And great initiative there by Holgate there, but we haven't seen this for a while from number 13, Timothy Bohini, but he's been on the sideline for quite a while in this tournament. But he's made an impact straight away.
He certainly has. A beautiful ball from Ben Saunders to get Philippines. And look, this happens in sevens so often, we see, don't we? You've made a mistake at the kickoff. Possession, free kick on halfway to the opposition, try. Absolutely,
and I'm sure Malaysia didn't expect to start like that for sure. Well, possibly the kickoff, but not to start from the Philippines to take them out to 7 points to nil. So we got Saunders to kick off again. And that's gone 10 metres, a lot better than the Malaysian one. Let's see what the Malaysians can do with possession hand. Viliami out to Ud. Out to 15's captain Saud. Oh, tackle could have gone high there for the Philippines. Touch judge is closest to us has got his flag out. So we may be coming to visit that scenario there. So Viliami likes to dance a little bit, our Fijian from Malaysia.
Good pressure from the Philippines.
And just an infringement, so possibly the touch judges come in to intervene, and it may be that high tackle, and that would have been number 13 for the Philippines, Timothy Bohini, so from the Alabama Eagles club.
Yeah, so, but definitely high, Dino. He clipped him. It wasn't a lethal hard contact, but nevertheless they're going to get the penalty.
Yeah, and once again, it's those small things, Sambo, that puts the teams back into the game. So with Malaysia would appreciate that penalty, as they're taking them into the Philippines half, just outside of the 10-metre mark, and one simple mistake it can turn the whole process around. So set ball, both of these teams have sort of been, I say, inconsistent in terms of their set piece. They win their fair share, but they do lose their other bit of fair share as well. So.
Yeah, well, you'd expect Philippines to be the winners in this game. Good win out the line out for Malaysia. And Malaysia have got to lift their intensity, Dino. Certainly in attack. They're standing flat-footed.
And Saul busting through there. Big lad being out on the wing there. Aparosa there to clear out. Nice distribution. They're trying to use the width with a nice cut back, and there's Ud's going in there to clear that out. Got a couple of young boys in this Malaysian team, which is great to see. Aparosa, he's doing a bit of dancing, sucking in a couple of defenders, offloading in the tackle, which is great work. The Philippines are caught short on numbers out wide there.
Yeah, but they're adjusting well, aren't they? They're still maintaining their line to a certain extent and putting the pressure on the opposition. Force the mistake.
Oh, very good defence, as you said. They were sort of being caught on numbers, but they didn't panic. They sort of just drifted across and were patient and forced the mistakes back onto the Malaysian side. So well done to them.
Yes, well, Malaysia had a big win earlier over UAE, 43-0. They lost to Korea 21-0, and then of course Japan was 41-5, and then Sri Lanka, I think it was earlier today. Malaysia lost 21-12. The Philippines are favourite. Very close games they had with Sri Lanka and Chinese Taipei, who are much improved, Dino, in this tournament.
Absolutely, and it's great to see that everyone is pretty much on an even par.
Well, that's what we want. Competitive games, entertainment.
Cut out pass straight to Aparosa, and he's taken in a couple of players, and that's what you want to do, but it's how they adapt to play what's in front. And Saul sort of tripped over himself. He could have lost that ball by the Philippines defenders. No, referee, as indicated, not rolling away in the tackles. Let's see what Viliami can do from here, from the quick tap. Pass wasn't the best of course, went behind him a little bit.
And that's put them under a massive amount of pressure. The ball's got to go to hand.
and it's been turned over by the Philippines. Saunders out to Holgate. Boahini's taken it into contact, and good to see him on the pitch. He's hadn't had much game time here. Saunders is he's put the kick over to the far corner. I'm not sure if that was the right one, but he's kept his legs in play here. Touch judge is looking very carefully if he's gone too close to the line, but the referee's indicated not releasing an attack. So Malaysia straight on attack.
Well, they've got to speed the game up, Malaysia, and that was a forward pass. He was standing in front of him. And they're a bit higgledy-piggledy, aren't they, Dino, Malaysia? There's no real direction out there.
Yeah, they got just need to have a little bit more depth and width, because the Philippines were really pumping up the defence in there, and they knew they were they're going to be cut short, so they rushed up on D and put a lot of pressure.
And you can see the energy and the fitness levels of the Philippines. Well, something happened there. He's not released the ball, so Philippines get the penalty. Play on quickly. Oh, they weren't coming up in defence, Malaysia, at all.
No, it just didn't look like there's any urgency in that Malaysian defence, let alone the Malaysian attack. So I think quite disappointing for them at the moment. But try on the board here for the Philippines, for Aparosa, for Alex Aronson. So well done to Alex there. And that takes the Philippines out to their second try. But I'm sure Matt Cullen would be very happy to walk away with this tournament, and this would be the last matches for both these teams at the Asian 7 series, and I'm sure one of them would love to walk away with a nice confident win and a nice win just to wrap up this series. So as I said earlier on, this is playing for the 7th and 8th slot, and the conversion is successful by Saunders, and that gives the time on the referee at half-time. Score takes it out to 14 points to 0, Philippines over Malaysia. The second half ready to commence, and Ollie Saunders taking the kick-off. His kicking for conversions hasn't been that successful this tournament, so hopefully he's going to make amends when it counts in this last game. So he's gone long to Sao inside the Malaysian 22, ball into contact, and referee indicating that the Philippines have playing the ball in the ruck, so tap and go. Aparoso's committing a couple of players in there, Viliami, and the referee, he could be getting a little bit frustrated about these small infringements. Tap and go by Viliami. And a lovely short ball to Malaysia there, and just going to outstrip Saunders. Ollie Saunders being caught out wide, and touch judge referee indicated try. Great short ball and great bit of pace he showed out on the wide there.
Well, it's number 5 is one for Malaysia, and it really came out of nothing. You saw, as you commented, Dino, Farouz and Viliami were just a little bit too relaxed to a certain extent. They slowed right up, but it drew the defenders in, and that just allowed him to go straight through and then offload there to Izwan. So a nice comeback by Malaysia.
Yeah, and there's Coach Pahit from Malaysia, and club coach of the Bandaraya Dragons, and I'm sure he'll be very pleased with his team to date. So young Ud will be trying to add the extra points, and the flags don't go up, so unsuccessful there, and we'll keep the current score now at 14 points to 5 with the Philippines leading over Malaysia. So both of these teams are still out to play some attractive rugby, and they want to throw it around, and I know that they want to finish this tournament or the series on a win, so which is great to see with the spectators that we have that's turned up here at the stadium. So ball's gone forward, and the Philippines players played it on an offside position. Rupert Rapia, so that was a bit disappointing. Knock on there by Aparosa. Just a little bit of lack of communication between a couple of players here on the Malaysian side.
Yeah, well, Nazaruddin, the number 9, he sort of had the ball and was looking and sort of ran into a lack of communication and confusion with all of them. There is Azizan, Malaysia number 6.
And young Letts to put it back in. He's been out with a bit of injury, so it's good to see him back again. Referees indicated let's play it again.
You can see the Malaysia scrum trying to upset the Philippines put in. And Jake Letts there, halfback for the Philippines, wanting a steady scrum. And that's what you want, Dino. You want good, clean ball so you can get on the move.
Exactly. And, you look at the Philippines, the attacking line, you won't not see it on the screen, but they're very, very, very deep. So it's interesting to see how they're going to attack. So scrum screwed, scrum half gone round in the offside position. So free kick to the Philippines. And here he is, old Sean Lynch. He's the big league. He is just sort of shrugged off 1, 2, 3 players to get through to the goal line, and great to see his strength. And we haven't seen that from him in this tournament, but previous tournaments he was so robust and sort of bouncing people off all over the place like a 10-pin bowling ball. So great to see younger Sean Letts power through there and showing a bit of pace with it as well. And the kick is successful by Saunders, so Ollie takes his total up, added on again. As you can see here, look, he's such a strong man, and the Malaysians have taken Letts way too high, ex-rugby league player, so showing a determination, looking behind him, just make sure he's comfortable to get that try down.
That could be the key try to give the buffer to the Philippines, Dino. Time's running out here. That might be the breathing space that they're looking for. He'll go deep here.
And the Malaysians have to have a go. They've got to run it. They can't play defensive rugby at the moment. They've really got to attack at every opportunity as they can. So, bit of shit, crossing over there, just a little bit of confusion again, and just the small things that's let them in.
We talk often about that word patience, don't we? You know, good tackle there.
Well done, Aparosa. So not too sure he's played that on the ground, but he's made the tackle, turned it over. Out to Saul, and brilliant rugby there by the Malaysians, but it may be too late, too much too late. So Aparosa's, he's been heavily involved with the ball carry. Well done.
And here's one's been involved too for Malaysia, the number 5. But the Philippines are doing pretty good in defence, aren't they? Right as I say that, Malaysia makes a break.
And young Ud, he's such a small man. He's kept that ball in, kept it alive. What's Saul going to do? Is he going to go or give it to Viliami out the middle? Is Viliami going to step him under the post? And that's a great try there by Malaysia. But as he said early on, it may be just a little bit too late.
Yeah, it was great work there by Izan and Izwan for Malaysia. And it was beautifully kept in there earlier by Nazaruddin, I think it was, here on this near touchline. And that's what Seven's about, isn't it? You've got to keep that ball alive. You've got to keep that ball in hand, and Malaysia got good reward for their efforts.
And with Ud to take the conversion, and the conversion successful. Still got a bit of time on the clock. The current score is 21 points to 12. And I'm sure Malaysia's not going to be given up, but
you can see it here again. So here, sorry Dino, and Villa Army just goes in and out and around. Nicely done for Malaysia. If they'd done that sort of play at the beginning of the first half, and things might have been a little bit different.
Absolutely, Sambo. It's now they've got to really try and get their position back, and it'd be nice for whoever scores next is pretty much over and over. So tap down by Aparasa, and hasn't been clicked on. And here's young Lex, got that big fend, and a great tackle there by probably Ud, even half the size of it. Referee's got his arms out. Player not rolling off the offside position in the ruck, and
well, it's almost a penalty the other way because he didn't release.
yeah, oh, and may have looked forward, but it's not. And Cavini is in again. He's been a great workhorse these last couple of days as well. So great work by him.
It's a perfect example, Dino, of how quickly it can turn, right? Malaysia had that opportunity. It looked like it could have been a Malaysian penalty. It went to the Philippines, and it was quick play on. There was two players outside, bangs straight as you like, quick as that, and you've got another 7 points before you blink.
Well, that's the key thing, and that's the probably the most exciting thing for the game of sevens. But referee has now called the final whistle with the conversion by Ollie Saunders, so that takes the score out to 28 points to 12. And congratulations to the Philippines, and they take out the 7th spot, where Malaysia will be going home as the 8th ranked team here at the Asian 7 Series in Singapore. So congratulations